Jamaican, and Trell Kimmons of the United States. Chambers is going to have to be absolutely at his peak here.
I'm shaking my head looking at that lineup thinking what a task Dwayne has ahead of him. But we know he's good, we know he comes well in the final, but he's going to have to run something special tonight to win this, even to take a medal.
Lane 4 though, good draw.
He's a good draw, he's right amongst it. He's where he'll want to be, in between the big guns. I think Gatlin looked fantastic in the semi-finals, as did Carter. I think Dwayne, myself, would be pushing for the bronze medal, perhaps with Trell Kimmons, but who knows with Dwayne? You just never know. I'd love to see him win, but as you said, he's up against a formidable athlete in Justin Gatlin, a former Olympic champion.
There is Gatlin, number 321, pacing up and down the track in a business-like manner, ran 6.5 in that semi-final victory. He's run 6.47 at altitude this year, but clearly is pretty much at his best here.
And looking at him there, John, he looks very pumped up. He's pointing to someone in the crowd. He's actually looking back at Dwayne and his opposition, and he's thumping his chest. He's actually really, look at the contrast there. Dwayne is concentrating, he's doing his own thing. But you know, the Americans like to do this, they play games.
A few psychological games. Remember a few years ago, athletes like Dennis Mitchell, who used to get on there like prize fighters.
They try to scare Linford Christie, but Linford would just snarl at them and open his big eyes, and I think they spoke wonders for Linford's concentration. But it's going to be tight. The 60 metres is all about holding your nerve, getting that good start. It's going to be such a close race.
So that's the lineup then. Coming up now, Justin Warner for Canada in lane 1, season's best of 6:59. Manuel Biron for France, he's run 6:60. European under-23 sprint relay silver medalist. There he is in lane 2. And alongside him, still pacing up and down. Well, we would like to give you a nice little close-up, but he's refusing to take his place behind the blocks at the moment. Pumped, nervous, trying to intimidate. I'm not too sure. There's Emmanuel Biron, the Frenchman. Just 23 years old, second in the French Indoor Championships. And they're all going through their pre-match routines. Gladiatorial, isn't it?
I was going to say, it's almost like heavyweight boxers, and we've all seen Usain Bolt over the last few years and the showman he is, and the fun he has with the camera, but this is a different type of attitude. Justin Gatlin, I think, is trying to send a message to the others. He's here for business. Is it nervous, though? Is he over-hyping it up? I don't know. Everyone else following suit now. They all seem to be walking. The starters are holding them there. They're all doing their routine, as you said, going through their ritual before the race. They are being held a long time at the start here, so they're all trying to keep loose, keep the muscles relaxed. As you see there, Gatlin now actually doing a few strides. It's very important when you have to hang around for a start that you keep the muscles warm. You have to keep everything moving, keep the blood flowing. You don't want to be hanging around and going into those blocks with cold legs. You need to be ready to react and ready to get all those fast twitch fibers firing as the gun goes.
The long jumpers are continuing meanwhile, which is they'll certainly be waiting until this attempt is out of the way, which is on the runway at the moment. We'll bring you news of that shortly while we concentrate on this. I tell you what, we should in no sense forget about Nesta Carter in lane 5 and Trell Kimmons in lane 6, because they've got definite chances.
They certainly have, and if you notice, the Jamaican Nesta Carter doesn't seem to be walking around. But I tell you what, John, I think Justin Gatlin's probably walked about 60 metres already. He seems to have been up and down that track. It's going to be about a 120-metre race for him at this rate. He really is strolling around, chewing gum there, as you see on the screen, going through, pumping the arms there, telling himself what he's got to do. In contrast, Nesta Carter in lane 5, just hanging around behind the blocks, minding his own business.
The long jump has been stopped, I think, now. And we will have this final of the men's 60 metres. Dwayne Chambers, silver medalist in 2008. A winner in 2010, now looking to retain his title at the age of 33. What a performance it would be if somehow he could upset the odds here, because the favourites have to be the men alongside him. Justin Gatlin, brilliant in winning his semi-final, and Nesta Carter of Jamaica, who did likewise. Still, they wait and wonder. Trell Kimmons in lane 6. Looking very relaxed. We'll bring you all the news from the long jump. Don't worry, you won't miss it. That's going to come up after this 60 metres. What sort of effect would it have on the athletes, having to wait like this, Ewan?
Well, it's not ideal, but the one thing you have to say is it's the same for all of them. You can't say anyone's having an unfair advantage, rather. It is a packed-out crowd tonight, we must say as well. The atmosphere here is absolutely brilliant. There's a lot of noise going on, but these guys in the 60 metres, they need utter silence. They have to be completely in deep concentration when they are called to their blocks. And this isn't great having to hang around. As I said, the worst thing you can do is tighten up or get cold. They need to keep warm. That's why they're all walking around. It isn't just bravado. It isn't just showmanship. They are trying to keep those legs loose. And as I said, the fast twitch fibres in every ounce of their body is about to explode. They have to keep loose and keep ready.
Well, they will now give an official welcome to all the athletes, starting with Justin Warner of Canada in lane 1, a World Junior silver medalist at 100 metres back in 2006. And there's the Frenchman, already told you about him, Emmanuel Biron in lane 2. And then the 2004 Olympic champion and the winner of the sprint double at the 2005 World Championships in Helsinki, that's Justin Gatlin, now 30 years old, and looking to me as though he's right back to his best.
He really is. He looks absolutely superb, and he's been introduced to the crowd right now and going through those little rituals. You think he's ready. He's definitely ready for this. And Dwayne Chambers, there you are. Utter concentration. I would never want to race against Dwayne, because to me, he always looks ready. He always looks mean. He's got some kind of mean streak about him. It's great to see.
Nestor Carter altogether more laid back than Chambers alongside him, the 26-year-old Jamaican, semi-final winner here. Certainly a potential medalist, as is Trell Kimmons, who has the fastest time in the world this year, along with Justin Gatlin, who ran 6.47 at the US Indoor Championships. Kimmons ahead of him, 6.45. Morocco's Aziz Oyadi in lane 7, and out in lane 8 3 times in the World 100 metres finals from Trinidad and Tobago, that's Mark Burns, and 3 World Relay silver medals as well, and 7th in the Olympic Games in Beijing. So we are now ready to go. Who's going to maintain their concentration? Who is going to take gold? Chambers, a model of concentration in lane 4. Gatlin alongside him, the powerful American, to Chambers' left. And on his right, the Jamaican Nestor Carter. Good start from Gatlin. Chambers dwells a little bit. Carter's up there as well. Here comes Gatlin, hits the front. Gatlin wins it from Carter. It may have been that Chambers gets third. It was close on the line, but Gatlin wins it, takes the gold medal, and a time of 6.46. Terrific performance. Chambers gave it everything, but he hadn't got enough. Didn't get the best of starts. Gatlin really did. Was powerful and powered through to take world indoor gold.
He certainly was. Dwayne was going to have to be at his absolute best. He was going to have to start better than that, but you've got a massive smile on Dwayne's face there. I think he's got the bronze medal, and that's what it means to him. He came up against 2 formidable athletes tonight. A season's best for Gatlin, 6.46. Nestor Carter takes the silver in 6.54. I'm just waiting for the computer to be upgraded. Yes, Dwayne Chamber does take the bronze, 6.60. Well done, Dwayne. He's got a massive smile on his face. He hasn't defended the title, but he's got a bronze medal.
Yeah, well done indeed. And that time for Justin Gatlin 6.46, not only a season's best, it's exactly the same time that he clocked in Birmingham in 2003 when he won the World Indoor Championships there. Look at the dip there from Dwayne Chambers, and he got there by fractions. He was given the same time as Trell Kimmons of the United States, who finished in 4th place. 6.6 was his time. Nestor Carter of Jamaica taking the silver, and by fractions Dwayne Chambers getting the bronze. And he's had his problems in his career, we all know about that, well documented, but he's going to be very, very pleased to be on that podium once more.
I think Dwayne should